Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 35th Tipsy Tuesday Bash. How is everyone? I am so excited.
Congratulations.
Hey, you guys have been here with me the whole time, so congratulations to you too, Stephanie, Charmaine. I couldn't have done it without you guys and
I know.
help rocking through it. So, we are so super excited. I have with me Jessica, the Freedom Fighter Daniels. She is a rock star, also inside of MLSP. She's been with them for a little under a year, correct?
Yeah, it's been about 10 months.
Okay. I'm just going to go through, and then if you guys want to kind of introduce yourself and kind of let them know who you are and all that good stuff. So go ahead. We'll start with you, Jessica.
Well, hi, I am Jessica Daniels, and I am a leader with My Lead System Pro. I'm L2. I'm reaching for L3, and I'm trying to climb the ranks as fast as I can.
And how long have you been network marketing?
Oh, it's been about a year and a half now.
Awesome.
And then we have Stephanie Butler.
Hi, yeah. I've been with MLSP. I don't know.
You have been with MLSP.
So.
Yeah, I want to say last September.
Yeah. So, is that it?
I think it was last August, September. Not last.
2 years. Yeah, so maybe 2 years, September. I don't know. We found it not too long after we started our first network marketing. So we came across Samantha. Definitely. We love the platform. We use it for all sorts of different things. So, yeah.
Stephanie is also a real estate agent as well.
Yep. We've been making some videos the last week and stuff's coming soon. So.
Yay, and the blog's getting started. So I was on the wake-up call this morning with MLSP, and Sites is going to be released to us next Wednesday.
Yay, you guys are going to love it. You're going to love it. I mean, Kelly set ours up all by ourselves. I mean, all by himself, basically. Like, he had a couple questions for me, but it was like, it was kind of confusing, so it's easy. Kelly's probably sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, is she calling me dumb? But no, I'm not. It's just some people are more technical than others. So if you're non-techie, it's great.
Yeah, I've been playing with my WordPress one and kind of starting to get it going. And if you have a WordPress blog already, you can just basically plug it into the MLSP sites, right? And the MLSP just takes it over and throws it into their whole process. Yeah. So I've been working with that, and the people that built the blog for me back a couple months ago, we didn't know that Sites was coming out with MLSP. Yeah. And they are saying that the MLSP is so much easier than the WordPress. So I am very excited to get my little fingers on that next Wednesday.
Yeah. That'll be nice. It's always, because they host it, it's always upgraded. You don't have to worry about updates and everything else.
Yeah, and they've got the SEO all programmed in. I mean, I believe Terrence Williams was talking, and he said that he was playing around a little bit with it, and he couldn't believe the rankings that it was already getting without him actually doing the SEO into the blog. So MLSP's already gotten, like, all of that SEO, like, ready for you. So
yeah, we just finished. I mean, in the back end, there's videos and stuff to do every single thing, and we just walked through Rob Ford's SEO setup, basically. That's how ours is set up. He did the video, and you can set it up just like him. He's like this SEO magic king.
Yeah.
Laura has a WordPress blog. That's good, because you can integrate it.
Laura says she has a WordPress blog already.
Yep.
What was some of the tips you came up with, Kelly, to get Stephanie to give her?
Kelly did it all.
Okay.
Just follow the videos. Just follow the videos, every single one of them, and it's good.
Yeah,
you're gonna get the best plugins and the best themes, and it's gonna save you on hosting. It's gonna save you on the best plugins and the best themes too.
Right.
So it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. And it's like you can transfer. I haven't transferred my blog because I got a regular blog, I haven't transferred it over to the MLSP sites yet, but I'm going to for sure.
Awesome.
That's how I am. Like I said this morning, I was like, it's coming for all of us next Wednesday.
Woo!
So, Marlon man, how are
What's
you?
up?
You want to tell everybody who you are? A little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. How's everyone doing?
Woohoo! Good.
Good, very good. Well, this is Marlon Hurd. I'm here in Atlanta. This past summer marked my 13th year in network marketing.
Wow.
I've been retired 5 of those years, and married, 4 daughters. Getting ready to retire my wife here next summer, and so just here to share some information, some things I've learned. I've been with MLSP. What is this? October. I want to say about 2 or 3 months ago. I joined MLSP, and with Ryan McMorris, he reached out to me. He started telling me a little bit more about ways I could help more people with what I was doing, because he saw what I was doing. He said, I think I have a way for you to help more people. Since I've done that, it has increased my network marketing business tremendously, and it's put me in front of some great individuals. I've been invited to so many webinars to share what I do and to give people access to my information. But I'm really big on helping those individuals in companies that aren't, because not everybody's going to reach the $10,000 a month mark level, those high money levels. But how do you help those people who are at like $500 a month? What kind of plans can you give them to still allow that money they earn to benefit them? And so that's what I teach. I teach like the tax size, the side of it, and get rid of the debt side of it and things of that nature. So, but I think Samantha asked me to come on and share a little bit of that stuff with you all, just so you'll have it, because it's good to make the money. It's awesome to make the money, very awesome to make the money. But what do you do on the back end to help you show for it? Because you have a lot of people who will supplement their lifestyles with their extra income. They go and buy a purse or some shoes or try to be all flashy with it, where at the end of the year, it doesn't show any benefits. So, how can you still make it apply for your life? So, on your plan on your way to freedom. So, but that's what I do, and I'm here to share a little bit of that stuff with you all. And you'll be. I got my dry erase board right here, my handy dandy notebook, as you would say on Blue's Clues. But so whenever it's my turn to talk, I'll give you all some of the stuff and give you some links and stuff you can get access to. But it's going very well. I'm working with people all the way to the UK with this stuff, and just looking to help more people.
Yeah, Marlon, I definitely want to have you on a one-on-one on Tipsy Tuesday as well. If you haven't followed Marlon, he is on Periscope. He basically scopes every morning, basically, right around 11 o'clock your time.
Yeah, between 11 and 12 my time, yes.
Yeah, and I'm telling you guys, get over there. What's your name over there? Periscope? Is it Marlon Troy?
It's at True Biz Success. I'm gonna put it in the comments.
Yeah, guys, he literally has taught me so much just jumping on his scope for 15 minutes. I mean, the fact that you can start, declaring more people on your taxes to be able to write off your business, to be able to start your business. There's so many people out there that don't have the money and don't think that they can make this actual dream come true. And I'm telling you, if it's finances and you need to know, this guy is definitely someone you want to follow and get to know.
It's at True what?
It's at True Biz, TRUBIZ Success, at True Biz Success. And that's I'm also on Twitter as well too.
Marlon T. Hurd, the Vallionaire. Woo! I love the energy, baby. Following you.
Awesome, thank you.
And then, of course, I have my lovely other co-host, Charmaine, who comes in and helps take care of us as well on Tipsy Tuesday. Thank you so much. I got literally Steph, Charmaine, you guys have really helped me get through to this 35th Tipsy Tuesday mark, and I definitely thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me.
Yeah,
Just
that's
remember us when you start making all your
You're
millions
doing
of
great.
dollars. We do that often.
I'll be taking you all to Mexico.
Yes.
I'll
That's
be
gonna be our next
live from,
rendezvous.
yeah, live
Our
from
next
Mexico,
beat.
Tipsy Tuesday.
Yes.
Well, we did a Tipsy Tuesday from the beach before.
Yes, I did. That was fun. That was when I first got on. Oh, God, yeah.
It was
We did
funny.
a couple of them. It was so cool. It made me really say, oh, God, I could do this. This is the life I need.
Yeah, we talked about mindset at Venice Beach. Went down there and met Stephanie. I think that was, gosh, we were only maybe 5 episodes in when we did that one.
Yeah, maybe.
I
We're
don't
still
think.
learning.
Yeah. And then the laptop got hot and shut off on us. But it's all a process. And what I really wanted to kind of go into today and really talk about today was kind of like breakthroughs for you guys. Kind of maybe share a little bit of a fear that you've had and broke through to get to where you're at. Because like Marlon, 13 years in this industry, I mean, the struggles that you've probably been through, the fears that you've had to overcome, the stepping outside of your comfort zone that had to have happened. I mean, can you, for everybody here who's kind of, a little scared or doesn't really know, maybe new or maybe been in the industry for a long time but doesn't really get it, what kind of fears and things that have you overcome, and what would be something that you would pass on to someone to say that, like, if you do this, great things will happen?
Well, everything that you can think of that can happen to you in network marketing happens within your first 12 months. From people to, people joining you, to people quitting on you, to people telling you, yeah, I'm going to sign up and they don't, you're going to lose a lot of so-called friends. And people are your friends because you all do the same things. And most times those are broke things. So, in my first year, it was really more about putting those individuals who weren't conducive to my success on what we call a season of separation. And it wasn't for a long time, it was for a short period of time. And it came down to anybody who was not conducive to where you wanted to be. They had to go on a season separation. This included my siblings. This included my aunts. Because after my mom passed when we were younger, my aunt kind of stepped in. This included my aunt. This included my wife to a certain point. And not to say I didn't love her or anything, but it's just that she didn't understand. Well, now today it's completely different. But one of the things that really got me to where I wanted to be was completely and 100% changing my mindset. It has everything to do with being mentally strong. To battle those things that come at you. And to get you to that that 13th year, and just knowing. Well, here's another thing too. Not only being mentally strong, okay, but don't have an emotional attachment to your company. And that's one thing I love about MLSP, because it gives you the value you get is what makes you who it makes you it increases your brand, increases you. And it doesn't give you an emotional attachment to your network marketing company, because honestly, I've been in several, and you join, things are going good, and then the leadership decides, oh, we're going to sell it, or some people who do something crazy and things happen, and that's just the nature of business. So what happens to a lot of people who don't make it even to year 2 or 3 or 4 is that they get emotionally attached to their company. And when something happens, they let that situation take them down. So one thing I learned was not getting emotionally attached to my company. I got emotionally attached to the knowledge, the education, who I was becoming, the changes I was making. And then over the years, I just acquired different mentors, not just live ones, but even dead ones, through books and audios and CDs and tapes. And so just over the years, my mindset got so strong that, anything that came at me, it was just, I was like, whatever, and I had people years. I mean, even today, even to this, they know what I do. They wish they had the lifestyle, and they still come at me. I mean, even to this day, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. This is not gonna work. So you have to, your motivation's good, inspiration's good, but you have to be mentally strong. You just have to believe in your mind that what you're doing is the right thing. And the one thing I love about MLSP is because it gives you another focus other than your opportunity. Now you're in a position to help more people than just the people in your company. Because I've been able to help people everywhere. A lot of people say, well, I'm doing this. I love my company. I love what the juice does for my knees, and I got my fifth toenail grew back and all that stuff, and so they love the company. So MLSP gives me an opportunity to say, hey, here's something that can help you, right? And you can continue on with your quest of that's what we're in this business for, to help people. So, that's my advice. Get mentally strong. Read books, listen to audios, talk to people who make way more money than you, because you got to be mentally tough. So, and then one day you look up, it'll be 13 years, and you can sit on the high chair and with the long beard and tell all your wisdom. But that's my piece.
That's awesome.
Take it minus the long beard.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
You're
great.
welcome.
That is awesome. Jessica, are you around?
I am here.
What would you say as far as what has helped you stay in the game and be successful? And
The motivation manifesto. That's cool.
It's in reaching distance.
Yes. Having that servant heart, and helping other people succeed is what is automatically, it's like the law of attraction, as long as you have that servant heart. And MLSP positions you to be able to give out a ton of value to the marketplace. And like, as if, like Marlon was saying, he was saying, you can help a lot more people, not just in your team, not just in your company, but the whole marketplace. And network marketers, they really need this training. I don't know what it is about network marketing companies, but they just do not train you the way MLSP does.
They just don't know. They just don't know.
They don't. And, so yeah, I just, just go out there and just give a ton of value. And new people, they say, I don't have any value to give. Well, get with My Lead System Pro and, get in the training. The training library alone is worth price of admission.
I'm telling you, the wake-up calls, I'm like, I would have paid because those wake-up calls have gotten me through everything I've been through. They just automatically, every morning, someone's on there motivating you and making sure. I mean, there's just so much that MLSP has to offer for everybody. I mean, you don't have to be in an MLM. There's real estate agents inside. There's mortgage realtors inside. There's just so many different people, and the best part about it is that you get to meet people like this and hang out with people that are successful and amazing.
Right on.
Hey, Sam, before you go to the next person, just to let you all know, the network marketing company I'm with, about a week ago, they just named me the director of training for the entire company.
Woohoo! Congratulations!
Wow, that's so awesome.
So now I get to do it the right way. So I'm going to tell them, sit down and shut up and look at this here. So
yeah, we know that. Laura asked, how much time do you spend on MLSP versus your MLM?
I personally lead with MLSP. because MLSP, like Jessica was saying, MLSP can help everyone. But I was actually just on a wake up call with Lisa Torres, and she was saying that she works MLSP Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then she works her primary Tuesdays and Thursdays. What about you? Any of you guys got?
Well, it depends on what you're building. I use MLSP to leverage my MLM. So yeah, I basically will lead with MLSP as a front end, to get like my people, my team, the training that they need to duplicate in my MLM. Right. So yeah, I will lead with MLSP for that aspect,
I do the same thing. It just depends on who I'm speaking with. If I'm talking to somebody who's already a networker, network marketing, I lead with MLSP. If somebody's not in network marketing at all, I lead with one of the trainings I do on financial independence. Just kind of giving some different things to think about. To kind of just because what you want to do is open your mindset up enough for them to listen to what people say. So I made a couple videos about how to create financial independence, and then it leads over into my business, which eventually opens up for MLSP if they decide to join on how to market.
I think I'm the only one here that would use MLSP for a traditional business. I don't use it for MLM. I use it for my traditional business, which is commercial finance, brokering, and insurance. And what I did was use a lot of the trainers to get more exposure. So people got to know a lot more of me. So a good example was a company found me based on all the advertisements I was doing on Twitter when I was shown how to use Twitter as a lead source. And the cash register been ringing ever since. So it's picked up quite a bit. So you don't have to use it for an MLM. It is a great platform to learn how to use the internet to open up the floodgates to any business that you have. I think that's been the biggest key for me. The tools that it offers really teach you social media, because it's like a lot of people, it costs $15,000-$20,000 just to go to school for social media. And you have something for $149 that taught me. I mean, and let me just say this, you do have to spend time with it, because it won't easy. Because, girl, some of them things turned out horrible after I did it. It was terrible. Like, I had put the wrong codes in. Stuff was not right. And it was like, oh, Shar, you can't do that. So I use it for traditional storefront office I have here in Charlotte. So, yeah.
Awesome. We have another question. What are your thoughts on feeling stuck within your first 90 days of joining a new MLM company?
That's a good feeling to have.
It's common, don't you think so, Marlon?
Feeling stuck within your first 90 days?
Because you saw people making dough, and you like, how the devil?
Yeah, it's very common. What happens in the first 90 days of network marketing? I'm just talking about just period. Outside of if you were not an MLSP and all you had was your network marketing company, that is 130,000% common, because the only thing that they market to you is the opportunity. There's nothing else outside of the basic stuff, like giving the presentation and making a list that they're going to offer you, right? So what you would have to hope is that your upline has some extra stuff for you that they can teach you outside of what these archaic things they're still teaching in network marketing. Make a list and call your family and friends. Well, listen, some people's lists, and please don't take offense to this, y'all, some people's lists are stupid. Some people have a stupid list, and you're trying to talk to them, and they're like this, right? Some people they got a broke list. You just maybe happen to be the only person that may be making a little bit of money, and they're just
Some people don't have a list at all.
At all, they don't have a list at all. They just landed from the moon yesterday, and they don't have a list at all. So it's common. So the good thing, Eric, is that you found this organization because now you can do it the right way. You can now become valuable. So when you're talking to people, you have something to talk about. And even people who on your list, or if you don't have a list, you can build one, or you can now bring some great information to your list. So now they'll be more willing to listen to what you say because the more valuable you become, the more attractive you become. All right, and that's what you want. You want to attract people to you. So being stuck in the first 90 days, you'll be fine. It's common. Just push through it. I talked about earlier being mentally strong. Just push through it and stay connected. Don't do this by yourself. Every time these young ladies on here, and well, I'm not a young lady, but anytime you see these ladies on here doing something, be there. If they say we're going to be down at the local community house painting walls, you go down there and you paint a wall because in that time they're going to be sharing some great information with you. You're going to continue to learn. You're going to continue to build. You're going to be more valuable. Anytime Samanda's doing something, I'm there. I don't care. I mean, I'm because she's been valuable to me, and then now I'm connected to Jessica, and I got Charmaine on this joint now, and who's the other young lady on here?
Stephanie.
I'm like, when they doing something, I'm there because they're providing the value, and even if it's 5 minutes, get on.
It's Jules. You're going to get Jules.
Get on every time. So stay connected to leadership, and you'll be fine.
Yep.
Every time I joined Sam, it was Jules. It was like, okay, so this is what you do, and no, this is how you do it, and no, change that. That color's not right, and this is what you do. So you need somebody to help you. You want to grow your business. This is the place to be. You didn't have to pay to get on here. Well, a lot of people pay money to get information. This is free to you, and sometimes the people really take what's free to you for granted. Let me just tell you, if you want to make money, you need to be on here. Consistency is key. You are consistently what you consistently do. So if you consistently broke, it's because you consistently not coming up on here on Tipsy Tuesday.
Yeah. I do want to say, though, that if you're here, whether you're in your first 90 days or not, you've made it further than a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people.
I
love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I cannot agree more with you, Steph. I mean, the truth is that being here alone just now, if this is your first Tipsy Tuesday, whatever it is, being here proves that you are passionate about what you're doing and you are serious because there's so many people out there right now on Facebook who came across this link and went, whatever, and they're spamming people. They're sending their links, and guess what? Even if you, just like earlier when we were talking about a list, you can be on Facebook and you can be talking to 100 people a day and you can expose so many people a day, but if you aren't building that list through an autoresponder and all the tools that MLSP sets you up with in order to run a successful business so that you can sell anything from MLSP to your MLM to courses to your own products. That's the whole process of making the 6 figures, is having multiple streams of income and making sure that these people, I mean, guys, not everybody's going to buy from you today, but that doesn't mean you say goodbye to them and move on. You get them on your list so that you're supplying them with value, blogs, videos, Tipsy Tuesdays, whatever it is you learn from here. If there's one nugget that you take from Marlon today, you go ahead and you take that nugget and you make a video or write a blog, and there you go. There's your value. There's your stuff. So being here, pat yourself on the back. You're amazing. You're amazing leaders already for just opening your mind to learning new things.
That's right.
That is very true. So yeah, I mean,
Sammy. Well said.
Yeah.
everybody is not this lucky. Everybody's not this lucky to have this kind of access, to this kind of information, these kind of individuals. I mean, I know even a lot of you on here who've been doing this for a short period of time, and even have somebody on here who's not even in MLM to be sharing their business knowledge. Everybody is not this lucky to have the access, and it's more just the information. And
So
then
that's
once you
where we
get it,
go. Find it.
you got to be active. You have to be active with that information. Once you have it, it's not like, oh yeah, that was a great. They know what they're talking about. You got to act. I'm telling you, man. Samantha did that webinar about video on Facebook.
Yeah.
Man, I recruited like 10 people.
Hey y'all.
I recruited 10 people in my business in a 2-week period using video messaging. They was like, man, I never thought about that. I'm on the video message like, what's up, man? My name Marlon. Hit me back. They like, excuse me?
Right?
Yeah,
I
everybody.
recruited 10 people in my business. I went up to like the number 37 person recruiting in my company from that thing. I said, shoot, man, you must be out your mind. I ain't going to use this.
Wow.
That's so awesome. That's when I started that whole process of the challenge and all that stuff. I mean, people have just been rocking from this. And if you guys are on here and you're not part of the Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind group, hit me up or just type in. I mean, literally, I am now first on Google, Bing, all of it. Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind. You'll find the group, you'll find the link, you'll find all that stuff. But get in the group because we do lots of fun stuff. Marlon's going to start doing videos and start pumping out value. Jessica's going to start pumping out value in there. Everybody's going to start pumping out value. If you guys have not met these guys, go over, make sure you friend them on Facebook. Make sure to send them a message as well because they probably get a million friend requests. So just let them know that you saw them on Tipsy Tuesday so that they know, who you are and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely get in because it was super fun. I know a lot of people have been just rocking business off of that little message thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hate missing these days.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I missed so much if I miss one day. But oh God. But it was the key that you had brought up, which is video converts 80% of the leads that you get. Video, and then when we made it personal on Facebook, I think you just took you to the next level. So it's almost like they couldn't say no. It's like I'm standing right in front of them saying, "It's your time now. Let's do it. Let's do it."
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes such a big difference to have your video out there and tell people, they come over, they friend you, or you friend them, or whatever. Send them a video.
Yeah.
That right there, man. Man, it was. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is amazing. So I
did some,
definitely.
but I need to keep doing it.
Hey, did y'all discover that you had 2 inboxes on Facebook? Because I discovered that when I was doing the videos too.
Yeah, it's like this other box.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was there, and I had like 240 messages in that box. It was like people were trying to get to me. They saw me because remember when we first started saying, you said, what you need to do is join the groups. That's where the money is. Remember you told me that back in May, June? And I said, I ain't joined no group. And then I realized, wait a minute, there's some money in the groups. So when I joined, there were people in there who had businesses, and I said, hey, I do business funding. The bank told call me. And yeah, but a lot of them were hitting that other inbox. Didn't know there was 2 inboxes on there until I started doing the videos.
So to avoid that, if you're not friends with friends of somebody that tries to message you, it goes to that other. So when you do join the groups, try to join, become friends with one of the moderators, so you're friends in common with everybody in that group, or try to be because she's in the group. You know what I mean? So that's how they end up in the other file. So if you don't have a friend in common, so at least have one, and it'll go to your regular.
Yeah. That's a good.
And consistency, guys. I know that all of us are very consistent with our marketing. Jessica, I see you all the time on Facebook. She's got a big group of people. She's consistently posting value and things like that. How do you guys feel about the consistency. You know, there's a lot of people who, you know, I like to sometimes call network marketing a bipolar industry, because there's days where you'll be on Facebook or, you know, marketing, or you get, you know, a lot of blogs done and you're like, yeah, oh, I'm unstoppable, and then the next morning you're like, oh. So how do you stay consistent and keep that adrenaline going? And because really, I mean, you got to show up every day. 90% of your success is showing up, and that's no joke. So how do you go about that? Jessica?
Well, you got to show up to your business every single day. You really do. I have become lazy a couple times, and then I start losing or whatever. So I realized I just got to stay consistent, and that's what I do. I get up every day. I have a morning routine that I will go through. I'll read in my Bible for about 15-20 minutes. I say my affirmations that resonate with me. I definitely have on the LSP wake-up call every day. Am I echoing a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
Everybody is on and on.
Yeah. So, really, the LSP wake-up calls and getting up and doing my affirmations, that keeps me on track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the affirmations are just the declaring of what you're your success. You got to declare your success. Like, this is my time now. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to get this done. You know, I deserve a good life. I deserve the best life. I deserve a successful business. And, you know, Sam actually covers one of her YouTube channels, so do not forget to go to subscribe to Samantha's YouTube channel. Make sure you turn that white button red. Thank you. And hit that subscribe button. And if you're on Instagram, turn that green button blue. Thank you. But you did cover one about that when I first met you, because I was really struggling with, like I said, you know, I'm just going to shut it down. I'm not going to do it. This is not working. I know I made $1 million before, but when I lost it all, it seems like it's never going to happen again. I'm just going to go get a job. And you was like, that's not the answer. And then you did a Tipsy Tuesday on affirmations and positivity thinking. And I had to really start writing things down about myself. And I was like, I'm losing myself. I know I'm good at this. So, yeah.
That's what I think is the most amazing part of this industry, is there's really nowhere else that you truly have to develop as a human being and become a better human being to serve other people. And there's just nowhere else that you can do that.
Nowhere
Yeah.
else. This is awesome, man.
Yeah. I think the biggest key is when you surround yourself with success, you become that. Oftentimes, we try to get the answer from people who don't have the answer. And I say that in the sense of, if they're not an entrepreneur, if they're not a small business owner, if they haven't been in a place where they were in a dry season, they don't understand how tough it can be. The greatest part about coming on here on Tipsy Tuesdays is that we can share with each other and encourage each other, but we also can give you jewels that you need to go to the next level. So not joining would be a mistake, unless if you're thinking about joining, you did thought too long. You need to go ahead and make it happen. Yeah, you need to go ahead and make it happen. You got to surround yourself with that. You got to hear it constantly. For every time somebody told you couldn't do something, 17 times you got to hear saying you can do this. You know, so listen to Marlon. He's telling you, hey, I've been in network marketing. I have experience. We all know knowledge plus experience equal wisdom. Like we've gotta surround ourselves with people who on the prowl, who ready to make it happen. You gotta be hungry, as my granddaddy would say. And so coming on here, Sam, coming on here is the best thing they can do. Me, you and Steph and Marlon, we about to do the thing,
There's one thing I do want to share, if I may. It's a formula that I learned years ago, and it's you might have seen me do this on like a scope or something, but it's desire plus skills times faith equals success.
Work with me.
All right. So it's this desire plus skill times faith equals success. And we all have this great desire. It's whatever that magnificent obsession that we may have, whatever we want our level of success to be. And everybody on this webinar and everybody who's listening has a different level of success, and what that means to them. And your desire should be twofold. It could be something that serves you and something that serves the greater good. I'm talking about when we're talking about being a servant leader. And then what happens is you need to add in the skills that you need. Okay, and so for most individuals, like if we're talking about network marketing, it's the skill of making a phone call, it's the skill of giving a presentation, it's the skill of knowing how to make a list, it's the skill of knowing how to provide value, the skill of knowing how to put a blog together or a website. And MLSP has so much great information to put that together. Like what Charmaine is doing, it's her skills of finance and what she's learning. You have to learn that skill. All right, so if you compare this to like tying your shoes, you as a kid you had a desire to want to know how to tie your shoe, but you had to have somebody teach you the skill of make the loop, bring it around, pull it, whatever the song is that you learned to tie your shoes. That's the skill, and how do you get better at your skill? You do it over and over and over again. So everybody that's on this webinar, you've gotten better at what you do because we're on a 35th Tipsy Tuesday. I'm pretty sure her first Tipsy Tuesday, she might even been tipsy. But anyway,
Should have been.
I'm joking. I'm just joking.
I should have been.
Everybody, welcome to Tipsy Tuesday. I'm so nervous. We're gonna get through this.
That's good. You guys better all be here on the 50th because that's what we're going to do is we're all going to be like, yeah.
Are we all going to have like a mimosa or?
Yes.
Clinking glasses. But over a period of time, you get better with the skill, and that's just repetition. Then at the end is you want to times it by the faith, and the faith is the biggest part because it's the part that you can't see that's working the most for you. All right, when a plane takes off, the biggest thing that's working for the plane is gravity because the plane can't fly without resistance. So it's what you can't see that's the biggest lift for you.
Come on.
All right. Yeah. So in faith, it comes by three things. All right. Number one, who and what are you listening to? Okay, who are you listening to and what are you listening to? All right, because when you have things going into your eye gate and your ear gate, it all land in your subconscious.
Yes.
Number two is what are you reading? Okay, because of course all leaders are readers, or readers or leaders, whatever, but it's through the eye gate, and whatever you read lands in subconscious. Whatever your subconscious is what's bringing it to you. And then the third thing is what are you saying? So anything you say after I am comes looking for you, right? I am that I am. So whatever you say after I am comes looking for you. So if you tell yourself I am not going to make it, well, not going to make it comes looking for you. If you tell yourself I'm going to make this happen, then go make it happen comes looking for you.
Come on.
So it's desire plus the skills that you need times the faith that brings the level of success that you're looking for. And I'm done.
I agree. I like the plane analysis. I use a lot with people. I know we're having like echoing and videos. I'm sorry about that, but I always talk about the plane has to go at such a high rate of speed before it takes off that runway, guys, which means success loves speed. So that plane's got to go so fast, and that's the same thing with your business. You got to go so fast. You got to step into that leader role. You got to be not afraid of videos because guess what? The guys who are making six figures are not afraid of videos. They're not scared of picking up that phone and someone saying, no, I'm not interested, and as a matter of fact, I'm unsubscribing to you because you give me too many emails a day. They don't care. They move on. So go as fast as you can, and once that plane takes off the runway, that's when you can chill out a little bit and just kind of enjoy the ride. But at the beginning, you got to go as fast as you can, guys.
Yes.
Man, this is awesome!
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so good right now. Yes. Yes.
But
We got Tipsy on success and empowerment. So I'm excited. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I want Marlon. I want you on next Tuesday if that's going to work for your schedule to come out and talk.
I definitely will. It's on my schedule now. I do my I've changed my Bible study time to 10:30 in the morning. You know, I have some gentlemen come over and we study together. You know what I'm saying? So you know, got to keep that part strong. You know, especially having 5 women in my house. Good Lord. But I gotta stay strong every day. But I'm definitely gonna make this part of my Tuesday.
Jess, what you thinking, Jessica? Give it to us, girl.
Huh?
Give us some jewels, because I feel it brewing over there.
I know.
I feel it.
So I don't know. I mean, man, I got so much to share, man. This is fun. This is the platform that I've told myself I wanted to be on like 8 months ago. I told myself, I was like, you know, I was like, you know, what kind of platform can I be on to be able to share and, you know, and also to learn from other people. And, you know, it came about, through this. So I'm just, you know, I want to give everything. I want to save it for some Tuesdays, but I just know, not to say that I have everything, but I just through the years of what I've experienced is going to help somebody, you know, because I know a lot of you all are just getting started. You know, this right here is what's going to be the things that keeps you around. And, you know, don't stop doing this. You know, and then also, oh yeah, there's another thing I do want to share. Man, I'm in front of my camera like every day doing videos, but there's and it comes back to what we're doing right now. It's there are 4 types of knowledge. I knew it was something else I wanted to share. 4 types of knowledge. All right. The first knowledge that you have learned knowledge. All right. So you know we all come, you know, people on this webinar right now to learn something. You know, you all are, you know, in your MLSP to learn something. So you want to learn the information, all right? The next type of knowledge is activity knowledge. So the missing part between where people want to be is that they go from learning, but they don't do the activity. Okay? There's no activity done. You know, you can learn how to plant a seed, but if you don't go out and plant that seed,
cultivate,
nothing's gonna grow.
Yeah.
All right, you're like, well, I'm hungry, there's no food. Well, you ain't done nothing.
Come on.
So, and you get a lot of that in your network marketing business too. Well, I'm not making any money. Well, what have you done for me lately? And that's what your business is asking. So you have learn knowledge, then you have activity knowledge. All right, and then the next knowledge you have, the third knowledge, is modeling knowledge. You want to find somebody worth modeling. All right, and you want to do it the same way they do. You want to say the same way they say. You want to use the same exact words. All right, good example for me is when the day I learned about the video messaging, I asked Amanda, what do you say? And she said, well, I say this, and I say it the same way. The first time I did with a high-pitched voice. I said, hey, how you doing this morning? Because that's how I had her say it, but it was the modeling, all right? And then after modeling knowledge is teaching knowledge, all right? You take what you learned it, you've done it, you model, then you teach it. And the big money comes in when you teach, all right? But people want to go from learn knowledge to teaching knowledge. And they haven't done that part in the middle. Like, you ever seen those commercials where you have, like, the person who they were, and then they lose all the weight, and they show them with the big pants hanging out? Well, what you don't see when they put those 2 pictures together is what happens in the middle. All right? There's a lot of story going on in between who they were and where they are today. You don't see that story in the middle. And what's going on in the middle is that activity and modeling knowledge, right? The times that they wanted to quit, the times that they were crying, the times that I can't do this, and nobody believe in me. But there's a point to where it's a breakthrough, all right? Because that person had a coach, and that coach didn't care anything about their feelings. That coach didn't care anything about their tears. That coach is all the coaches like, we got a goal to get to, all right, and that coach is they're not harping on it, but they're pushing you. And so if you don't have a coach, you need to find a coach. All right. I hated my track coach. But when I went to go try out for Ohio State, and they said, Marlon, you are on the team, I loved my track coach. All right. I loved them because hey man, I'm on the team. I'm from the Big Ten. Get out my face. But we all need a coach. You need somebody to have around that's gonna push you, kick you in the butt. You call like, oh, I can't do it. They're gonna be like, shut the hell up. We're gonna make this happen. And if you don't have a coach, you're not gonna get to where you want to be because that person's gonna be your accountability person. So when people work with me, that's how I am. All right. Oh, Marlon. Oh, I don't know. I'll be like, shut up. We got a goal. You got to remember why you did this. You have to remember what you're doing it for. All right. It has to be bigger than you. So you need to find you a coach because the coach is going. They want to push you past your limits. You know, you have some bloody noses and some bloody knuckles and some sore muscles and some headaches and that coach is going to mold you into the person that you want to become. And that's what's happened to me over these 13 years. I've had some people beat me up. I'm talking about beat me up. Like, I don't know, coach. I don't have any money to get there. He said, well, you better find a way. I ain't paying for it. And before you know it, I'm sitting in the front row, $5 in my pocket, taking notes. But I found a way to make it there. So find yourself a coach that's going to push you to where you want to be. You're going to hate your coach, but you're going to love the person you become in the process.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
That's right.
So y'all want me to come on here every Tuesday and kick you in the butt? I'll be glad. I'll put BK on my shirt. It says butt kicker, and because this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. You have new people, you know, doing what you all are doing and taking on the fight, and this is incredible. I love it to see this. You all coming together because you know when you compact, you know, powerful stuff together, there's an explosion. When that explosion happens, it's going to affect everybody. Yes. And so, you know, keep it up. I definitely appreciate being invited on here. You know, this is just part of me doing what you know I was put here to do. And so I'm gonna shut up and you know let you ladies do your part because I know this is like an hour thing, and I hope that you know whatever I share, you know, help someone today.
Definitely helpful.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for coming out today. And I know that, you know, the attendees here, me, we all just appreciate you guys. I know that, you know, I was actually watching Adam Chandler. I was going through some Live the Dream old recordings that I had gotten. And Adam Chandler was talking about how your subconscious mind actually, you know, has control of a lot of things. So taking control and trying, I don't even know where I was going with this. But I am just tickled pink that you guys are here with me. I am so excited for Marlon to be on next Tuesday. So anybody, if you guys are interested, definitely get over there and subscribe or register at tipsytuesdaymastermind.net to get a seat next week because I'm sure it'll fill up as well with his Periscoping. Get over to Periscope, catch him on Periscope. Is there anything you guys want to close out with? Jessica, we'll start with you.
Yeah, you know, I just wanted to add, when I'm feeling like lazy or I don't feel like showing up to my business, what I will think about is why did I start my business to begin with? Right. And that gets me, you know, more excited. And then I also think about what will happen if I quit? Where will I be? Am I going to stay the same or am I going to backslide? I will probably backslide. So that always gets me more amped up and gets me to take action, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to add that. And thank you so much, Sammy, for having me.
Oh, absolutely. You're a rock star. I love you. Yeah, and to add to that, you actually work these 90 days to get paid for the next 90 days. So, if you're doing something, you gotta stay consistent. No matter what it is, stay consistent. I mean, guys, I'm gonna tell you a little story. Um, I had told my son and my husband that I was gonna start doing webinars of November last year. Tipsy Tuesday actually started in March because I had a process that I needed to go through. I basically have always had a serious problem being in front of an audience. When I started middle school, I threw up on my first row of students walking into a class. And then I was in mortgage. I was a loan officer in 1996. Back then, the 7.25 was our all-time low. So I was rocking in mortgage at the time. I had 5 real estate agents who were coming in to listen to a presentation of mine. They found me on the bathroom floor passed out. So to be in front of people was absolutely one of the biggest fears I had. I was doing fantastic in mortgage. I was making so much money, and guess what I did after that? I quit because I was scared and I didn't know what I was going to do or how I would be able to overcome that fear. So when I first started Tipsy Tuesday, if you go back to my first Tipsy Tuesday, I tell you, that thing is packed full of information within a 30-minute time span for Instagram. So if you go back to the very first Tipsy Tuesday, I had no one on with me. It was just me, and I was, my voice was trembling, and I was so petrified. But guess what I did the next week? I called on my Stephanie girl and Kelly, and I said, you get out here and you help me.
We helped. Yeah, we're like, Kelly, yeah, we'll do whatever.
And they came out and they helped, and that's what also the amazing thing about the MLSP is the community. Guys, all of these people on this panel, we don't make money off of each other. I mean, some of us might not. But there is just a community of people who stand behind each other, and when you connect with someone, like I connected with Marlon, just the beginning of this month, I think I did that Twitter webinar on Ryan's Monday Mastermind, and I met him there.
Yep.
And ever since then, I've been following him on Periscope. He's been coming to me. We've been learning off of each other, and that's what it's all about.
Great.
So yeah, definitely getting over your fear and staying consistent will definitely make your success. That's basically the keys to success right there, is just stay consistent, step out of your comfort zone. If you're scared of making a video, guys, you're scared of $1 million too. I can tell you that right now.
Yes.
Because you can't do this industry is really, you don't get to know anyone on a personal level. Like Jessica and I have known each other since I first got into network marketing a couple years ago. I've never been on a one-on-one video with her. It's amazing. I've watched her videos. I've watched some of her webinars and things like that. But the connection that you have with video, if you're scared of it, I'm telling you, today is the day that you turn on that camera and you do a video. Mm-hmm. Start your Periscope. Periscope is absolutely amazing, guys. And I still see your Periscope, man. Every time I get on with Marlon, I'm like, this guy rocks, man. You're so consistent over there.
Appreciate it. I really do.
So, Stephanie, do you want to close us out with anything?
No, I'm just, every time I come on here, you have people, and I'm at awe. It's just, I just love it. I love it. Yeah, get in front of the video and start doing videos, whether it's on one little topic a day. 15 seconds on Instagram. That's what you did. So.
We love our Kelly Shields. He's not able to attend with us as much as he used to, but we love you. We know you're here.
Yeah, he's listening. And he went to Ohio State too, by the way.
Yeah.
So did my mom.
Yeah, buddy.
Guys around here.
Yes.
I was over at UNC, University of No Credit.
Now you're working on your MBA, that master bank account.
That's right.
That's right. I learned more inside of MLSP than I ever did in college.
Yeah.
Yes. Network marketing has paid off my student loans.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That is very awesome.
All right, Marlon, do you have any last words you want to tell everybody?
Yeah. I'm like the best person in the world, and everybody should love me. No, I'm just joking. But,
The power of suggestion.
I'm like this every day, so you get around me, I'm gonna have some fun. But just continue to fight, continue to work your mindset, and stay plugged in with these great leaders. And because every time you're around them, you're gonna learn something new. I learned a lot of stuff new just here today. And listen, never stop learning. The word educated is a dangerous word because that ed on the word of educate means that you feel like you can't learn anything else, and if you can't learn anything else, you stop growing. Because even Michelangelo, one of the greatest artists of our time, at the age of 87, said, "I'm still learning." So never stop learning.
What about you, Charmaine?
I'll say it again and again. You become what you hang out with. You hang out with greatness, you'll be great. Never allow people who don't have the answer to your situation. If they're working a job and they're not doing what it takes to be an entrepreneur, there's very little conversation that you could possibly have with them. And I'll say it again and again. In order to get where you're going, you got to activate your faith and make it happen. And now is the time.
Right now. Right now.
As my neighbor says, when my son's moving too slow, and she says, "Hey, order me smoke," because she's Hispanic, and boy, she be going in. She says, "Right now, right now." Come. Yes, child. Now, right now. There's people waiting on you to get your business started, to make whatever it is you're selling or you have to offer. They're waiting on you.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you're rich already, I think you need to get moving now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now.
Right now.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming out. This means the world to me to have such rock stars on with me and to be learning from you guys. And I'm so excited to have y'all on again and on a one-on-one so you can actually really narrow in on what it is that you are, the professional at. So I look forward to Marlon next week. Get on tipsytuesdaymastermind.net and register for that. He will definitely be bringing you guys some things that you'll just be like, what? I can do that?
We better bring our notepad. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Seriously, he puts in his scopes, his 15 minutes on his scopes are like hours worth of content. I mean, it's just amazing. So thank you guys all so much. Definitely get in touch with everybody on the panel. They will definitely help out and reach out to you in any way they possibly can, help you however they can. Thank you all for coming and celebrating with me. This is so exciting. I can't believe it. Yay! We did it! On our 50th, you guys are all going to be here. We are going to have mimosas.
Or something.
Something.
Something alcohol-induced.
Yes. So thank you all so much. I love you all. And if you have been thinking about joining MLSP, now is the time. Don't think about it anymore. Get your head right and get to work.
That's right.
So happy Tipsy Tuesday, everyone. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye. See you later.
See ya.